Boy, stop.
It's about to be a girl fight.
It's about to be a girl fight. We knucking, we bucking. You in my face, I'ma push back. What's up, y'all? This your boy Q, the content guy, and I am coming back with another review of Married to Medicine Streetwives. Boxing. Friday night fight night. SmackDown. Married to Medicine Season 9, Episode 11, Rumor Mill. And I must... First of all, this felt like two different episodes. It felt like Love and Hip Hop, the first episode, and then it felt like Married to Medicine, the second episode. But once again, Married to Medicine doing what they got to do to let y'all know they are the show. They are the show. I was just on another channel, make it make sense. So shout out to him for letting me be on his channel. I called in, and like I said over there, like I said like I'm gonna say on my channel, Married to Medicine is that show, y'all. Married to Medicine is that show. Married to Medicine is one of my favorite reality shows, and they have definitely, in my opinion, taken the spot of Atlanta. I think my three right now are Married to Medicine, Beverly Hills, and Potomac. So let's go and get into this thing. So we open up with the continuation of Toya questioning these girls. So as we know, last week it ended with Toya saying, "I'll put my shoe on one of you faces." Try not to cuss just yet, but I'm going to slip up and start cussing anyway. Anyway, so where are my notes at? Oh, here we go. So Toya's question, and she want to know who said it, and of course, don't nobody say nothing. Everybody quiet as a mouse. Anila, what happened to all the energy you had, sis? You and your three homegirls, what all that energy you had? Remember the energy you had for the wrong person, Carmitha? Remember the energy you had for her? Where the energy at? Toya asking you a question. Hello, Toya asked you a question. Caller, you there? So of course, then when Anila does say something, she's like, "Oh, I didn't say anything. It wasn't me." Right. Toya said, "Let's get up because these bitches ain't gonna say nothing." And she starts to walk away. As she walks by, Contessa says, "You need to tell Eugene." Let me tell y'all something about me and Toya. I am Toya at this point. Because if you gonna start the mess, I'm gonna continue it. So I did the same thing Toya did. Eugene, come here. These three right here, these right here, they say I'm sleeping with another man. They say I'm sleeping around. I'm messing around on you. Yeah, these three. Let me get a little bit closer. These three. Eugene, these three right here. See, I did the same thing. If you gonna call me out, hey, okay, cool. Let's run with it. You want to play? Let's play. So Eugene got this look on his face like, Lord Jesus, I just can't. I just want to have a good this Christmas. I just want to enjoy myself. But I'm with Toya. Toya tells Eugene, she says, "I'm sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood." Eugene, like, what? She said, "I'm sleeping with somebody in the neighborhood." Child, this is where I hollered. Honey, Toya's so riled up and she don't know what's going on because, mind you, Toya getting attacked from at each point. Toya getting attacked by Anila and her group, and then Toya getting attacked by Kmart, Audra, Kmart, over there. So Anila's mother is standing over in the corner, and she goes up to her. She goes, "Your daughter was talking about me." Your daughter was talking about me. Your daughter, her right there, yeah, she was talking about me. She said I was fucking somebody in the neighborhood. Her mother was like, "What? Oh, my goodness, no! You better get her before I get her." And then like I said, Toya already hyped up. So then she's telling Eugene, and then this one over here looking about, our problems or whatever online, blah, blah, blah. Here come Audra doing the absolute most, jumping up and down. "I'm a real estate attorney." And Toya said, "We didn't hire you, bitch." Oh, baby, when I tell you this episode right here, I don't think Married to Medicine had an episode this juicy probably since season 8, maybe. Oh, this episode was good to me. You hear what I'm telling you? So She's like, I didn't hire you. So she was like, you don't hire a real estate with your dumb ass. And they start, I couldn't understand what there was so much going on. But they start yelling back and forth, and Toya's like, actually, yes, you do, blah, blah. Now here, a lot of people agree with what I'm going to say, and a lot of people not going to agree. But majority of the public agrees. This is where Neela messed up. We arguing already. We already been drinking. Girl, you'd already called me out, even though it was a late ass read, even though it wasn't nothing to it, because everybody already know what it is, and you was sitting there wasting time because you pissed off because I said you had a raggedy outfit on. So now you want to go deeper? Cool, bet. Audra decides her and Toya are already in each other's face, right? She decides that she wants to start chest bumping Toya. And she did it 3 times. And as she's doing it, she's pushing Toya back. All right, sis. Okay. All right. Wow. Right in your goddamn face. Baby, the way Toya mushed, let me tell y'all something. I can't even get it out. The way Toya mushed Aneela, not Aneela, these girls, I keep getting their names messed up. The way Toya mushed Kmart, Audra, and the way her neck snapped back. Okay. Right. And everybody keeps saying, oh, well, if she would have connected with Toya, it'd have been over. Well, she didn't. And I don't think it would have been over because that punch was like, it was weak. And I don't think she would have connected with her. And then somebody was like, well, Audra was pregnant and Toya shouldn't have put her hands on her. First of all, sis, if you was pregnant, you shouldn't have been in my face. We already beefing. We don't like each other. We got an issue right now. You trying to embarrass me. And on top of that, you in my goddamn face. Back up. You and your baby. Back up. And if you don't back up, I'm going to back you up. I'm going to help you out. And that's what Toya did. I did the same goddamn thing. Whop. Back up. So, the husbands and everybody break up the fight. And Eugene was like, don't get in my wife's face. Yeah. Eugene letting y'all know. Don't get in my wife's face. Toya already let y'all know she ain't got no problem fighting on TV. Ask Mariah. She ain't got no problem fighting on TV. Y'all remember when they was down there fighting towards the pool? All right. Bitches fighting in ball gowns, as Dr. Simone said. Come on. So, they fight. She mushed her in the face, and Eugene's like, don't get in my wife's face. And Toya let her know, girl, you only get one time. So Toya letting you know you only get one time. You don't get no other times. The next time it's gonna be a wrap for you. We're gonna turn Qua's house upside down. So as they start to leave, again. All right. So as they start to leave, Quad's aunt is like, y'all messing up this lady house. Y'all being disrespectful to this. She built this house from the ground up. Y'all being disrespectful. So Toya like, yeah, we know. We know. Like, girl, shut the fuck up. I listen. Now, what I did not like is, and I'm not saying Quad was yelling at Toya, but Quad kept going to Toya like, what happened? What happened? Maybe Toya was the only person she could get to, but Toya let you know, when you in my face, you get hit. Don't get in my face. And what's so funny is, as they're outside talking about it, Quad is actually agreeing. Like, yeah, you like, Eugene is explaining what happened, and she's like, yeah, you're in my personal space. Back up. You're in my personal space. I mean, it is what it is. Everybody always want to, act like they so proper and this and that. When somebody is violating your personal space and y'all already have a problem, you go into self-defense mode. You don't know what's getting ready to pop off. So everybody out there who like, well, she shouldn't have did this. That's a lawyer. Well, she should act like want to back up. Leave me alone. Phaedra was a lawyer. We ain't never see Phaedra fight nobody. We almost saw her hit somebody with a purse. We ain't never see her fight nobody. It is what it is. You was in my space. Back up. And if you don't back up, I'm going to back you up. I'm going to do it myself. And that's what Toya did. So kudos to Toya because I did the same thing. Actually, we would have been tussling. We would have been windmilling down. So Heavenly was like, I didn't start it. Well, Heavenly, you kind of started it. But also, I think low-key Heavenly likes Toya. And she knows Toya's good for the show. Heavenly know what the show needs. And also Heavenly was like, wait a minute, this is messy, and y'all get ready to come for her, so I'm gonna let her know what's going on. Simple as that. And I don't believe that Toya was messing around with Eugene. I just don't believe it. So outside, Contessa's like, how long have you and Eugene been married? Toya's like 13 years. And she's like, don't let that break up your what's the name? Women don't come back from that. And she said this friend group is playing a very dangerous game of phone tag. And I agree, like it's like rumor after rumor after rumor after rumor after rumor, but nobody actually knows what's going on. Nobody can tell you anything. Eugene said you pretty much can't be doing that to people. Contessa was like, honey, you do that, honey. Be ready to square. I'll be ready to box. Y'all know Contessa waiting to fight some damn body. Them big old broad shoulders Contessa got. Contessa waiting. And the person she want to fight, no, ain't gonna fight her. So the child Toya said, I think I handled myself very well. I think you did too, because honey, I'd have been swinging. Simple as that, I'd have been swinging. So child. Over at Anila's house, Heavily and Audra all show up. Child, Audra looking cheap. And they're talking about what happened and whatever. Pretty much, Anila was trying to say that Heavenly started it, and she ain't pretty much want to take no blame because she don't believe that. Okay, Anila girl, but yeah, you the one that invite girl. Okay. On the other side of town, Simone, Contessa, and Toya are all having dinner. And Contessa says, I've never been into the jumping game, but I was ready to have your back pretty much. And I was like, let me tell you something. Between Contessa, Toya, and what's her name? Carmisha? Okay. Right. Quad would have she'll be looking for a new house. Toya says, she hit me, was bumpy with her chest. Simone says, yes, I agree. I did see that. Damn, I lost my spot. Oh, like I said, Anelia said Heavenly started the drama, and Heavenly said I just wanted her to know so she could address it. And she said she don't believe it. Anelia said she didn't know it was going to be brought up, even though she knew about the rumor, and said Zaina was just along for the ride. So when Toya punch you in your mouth, don't say nothing. Oh, girl, that girl irritates me. Contessa says, damn, y'all, I can't understand what I wrote. Oh, they pretty much started talking about Heavenly. She loves to start mess. And Toya said she thought the rumor was about Quad because Heavenly had said on her YouTube that Quad sleeps with married men. So Simone said, yeah, the contractor. I said, well, maybe that's how she got the house built or remodeled or whatever. Hey, she's single. She's single. Do what you got to do, girl. I ain't mad at you. Just do it just to do it, Hey. But all right. Okay, I ain't mad at you, girl. Contessa meets her trainer. Her trainer, the way he look irritates me. I don't know why when he come on the screen, his body just irritates me. She's getting prepared for the modeling competition, the bodybuilding competition, where she pretty much has to be in the bikinis, but she wants to make sure she's right. And she started trying to walk. Child, this man come out. First of all, Contessa was like, oh, he fine, he can get it. I'm like, girl, he one of the children. Okay, girl, maybe you into that because they said, never mind. She was like, he can't get it. If I wasn't married, he could get it. And Contessa called herself trying to look cute and walking and strutting these heels. I said, Contessa, girl, what are you doing? Sit down some damn way. Contessa, stop wasting people. Don't waste some people's time down there at the model shoot. Go finish being a nurse. I mean, a doctor, and find something else to do. Don't get down there wasting people's time. So here's the part where I had the love-hate relationship with Quad. This part is I absolutely love Quad. The end is where I absolutely couldn't stand Quad. So over at Quad's house, Mason, her mom, and Mason's mom shows up. And I actually forgot about Mason's mom. And I started to think to myself, well, why Quad got him and Mason don't? But then it was brought to my attention that maybe Quad can give him a better lifestyle. And I was like, okay, maybe so. But it pretty much was a very beautiful scene. It was celebrating Quentin's 35th birthday. You know, he passed away, and just how hard it was for everybody to get to get over it and just keep him in remembrance. So it was a very, very beautiful scene. And I must say it was a very, very, very beautiful scene. Over at Dr. Jackie office child, she interviewing for a new doctor, whatever. So here is where things get sticky right here. So Aneela said her mother is working her nerves. She got to get Botox. Aneela's like, her mom got to go. They trying to get Miss Gomez back. I'm like, girl, don't tell me this whole time this is, I mean, we knew it was for a storyline, but girl, if I was Miss Gomez, I wouldn't come back. Aneela, raise your own goddamn kids. You ain't blogging like that when you can't raise your kids. You lay down to have them. So you need to raise them. And Aneela, why you can't raise your kids? You're not doing nothing. You're not doing nothing but start messing the neighborhood. Oh, I guess that's why you can't raise your kids, because you're spending too much time starting to mess in the neighborhood. Child, whatever. So, like I said, she got to get Botox. She want her mama gone, child, whatever. So then Aneela's house got broken into. And Aneela put this long post up saying, you know, heirlooms were taken. So the ladies are all reading this post. And she's like, you know, heirlooms were taken, and I live in a gated community with a guard, and I can't believe this would happen to me. I think it was personal. Hashtag accountability. So I don't know what you living in a gated community have to do anything, because you can get robbed anywhere. Second of all, your house is on TV, so people kind of can find out where you live at. And she thinks it was somebody personal. So Toya and Eugene are reading it, and Eugene's like, you know, I hope the kid's okay. And Toya was like, you know, why would she put this online? And Simone was like, maybe she has enemies. So then all of a sudden, Quad and Heavenly are talking. So Heavenly says, are you trying to say that Toya did it? And Quad was like, well, I'm just saying 2 days before they were beefing at my house, and then all of a sudden she gets robbed. Quad, you think Toya and Aneela, you think Toya robbed Aneela or got her house robbed because they were beefing at your house? So you gonna put that on Toya? Let me tell y'all something. I hope when Toya see this scene, I hope Toya cuss, and I mean cuss, Quad out so bad for you to allege that Toya might have been the reason behind this. I think, first of all, I think that was tacky of you, tacky Quad. Go find you a chiropractor, Quad. I think that was very tacky of you, and I think that was late of you. I do not believe for a second that Toya did that. I believe that somebody in the neighborhood or somebody followed into the neighborhood. Well, honey, to be honest with you, I think Aneela pulling on the read. To be honest with you, I need to see more details. But I think she pulled a Dorit from Beverly Hills. And I'm gonna let y'all take that how y'all want to take it and run with it. Anyway, that has been my review for Fight Night. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody who will watch this video. Thank you to everybody who has previously watched my videos. And I'll see you all Wednesday for Beverly Hills. The saga continues. Have a good night. Peace.